Welcome back to Friday Night Magic here. We're on round 2. We got 5-color humans, Nick on my deck, and then we got Corey Davis playing Bring the Light Scapeshift. Tonight you got Brent Rogers.
I'm Justin Blackburn.
And, yeah, that guy.
I'm this guy.
So, how do you feel about this matchup?
I'm not sure. I think it's about 50-50. Nick has to represent a clock to kill Corey.
Sure.
Which he can do. Not, I wouldn't say fairly easy, but he can definitely do it for sure. And Corey just kind of has to do what the deck does. I think it's like turn 4 win. So.
Bring the Light?
Not turn 4, turn 5.
Bring the Light?
Yeah. Do you know what the deck does?
I know what it does, but I don't think it can go turn
It's just a
5.
Scapeshift deck.
No, I get that, but I don't think it's turn 4.
They also have Cryptic Command, so.
Sure.
No, I mean it just stalls. Like it's just a good stalling card.
You're a good stalling card.
I am not a Scapeshift. I do not like that card. Or Cryptic Command. All right, so seeing the pile shuffle.
Gross. I hate power shuffling. It does nothing. And whoever it says it does stuff is wrong.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato, Scapeshifts.
Yeah, dude.
Wouldn't it be bacon, tomato, lettuce? Because it's BtL?
Yeah. But that's not the point.
Okay. So you see Nick on the play.
Yeah, so he's already got a huge advantage.
Yeah. I think it really does matter just who's on the play here.
Kind of disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
Oh, his hand is pretty nutty.
I can't say very well. I see Reflector Mage, and that's it. Reflector Mage is a dead card in this matchup, though.
Yep. No, bounce your 1 of Snapcaster Mage.
Are you running one of Snapcaster Mage?
No. Bring the Light.
Oh.
It's a 1 of Snapcaster Mage.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Usually I just scoop right away, so.
Oh, okay.
For those of you that don't know, I play Naya Pile, which is just like a mid-rangey Naya deck. And the matchup against Bring the Light Scapeshift is deplorable, and I just can't win, so I kind of scoop right away, and I just don't even see what's happening.
I just don't even care.
The only thing I can hope for is to just kind of smack their face until they're dead before that happens.
Yeah.
And... Nick's hitting him with the... Nick, gotta love him hitting with Noble Hierarch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it does stuff. That's what the card's for.
Exactly. Alright. Try to have less dead air. Yep.
I think they want us to talk more.
So, this is good. He's going to get a turn 3 Mantis Rider. Swing 5 next turn. No
That's
big
fine.
Deal.
Yeah.
It's honestly like no big deal, you know?
Yeah. And he also could play something else if he draws a land. I didn't see his hand very well. I really didn't, but I saw a Reflector Mage. I thought there were 2, but
The Reflector Mage is kind of...
it's a dead card.
Pretty
it's a 2/3. Like, that's all it's going to do in that situation.
Yeah.
But, Corey's probably going to play Steve? No, it's Farseek.
Farseek! Seek that far!
I don't know what they're talking about shortcutting.
I don't know.
I guess they just meant skip shuffling. Looks like Nick's working out a trade as well.
Good old Nick.
Well, yeah, he's waiting for his opponent to find the card,
Yeah.
so...
Okay. So, Nick's gonna have a pretty good clock going next turn.
I think Corey seems to be far behind.
What do you mean far behind?
I don't know.
He's doing what he's doing.
He's doing what he's doing, but I feel like a Sakura Tri-Builder would have been... Oh, and you drew the Mantis Rider for that, well, like you said, smack him for 5.
Yeah.
Is that... I think he has 2.
What?
I think he has... Is that another one right there?
Yeah, he had one in his open.
Oh, he had one already? Okay. Yeah, now I can see his hand. Reflector Mage, Thalia, his Lieutenant, I think. I think he has 3 Reflector Mages? He's definitely got 2.
Wow. That's pretty sad.
That kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
I think he kept him in his starter because his starter was just so good.
Go to 9. Okay.
Probably Cryptic. Oh,
Anger.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty okay.
And Nick is now shut off of mana.
Yeah. Oh no.
Is he showing them the human way? But 2 Thalias as well.
Good.
2 Thalias. I think it's a Thalia's Lieutenant.
Go to 7.
Yeah. I think Corey. I'm pretty sure you still need 7 lands to win, right?
Yes.
What is... Oh.
Okay.
I forget what that card does.
Bring 2 forest out.
Bring 2 forest in the plan. What's the kicker do?
Make 2 forest into 3/3s,
Okay.
and they're still lands.
Alright. So, this isn't the version I'm used to, if you can't tell. I'm not used to hunting grounds and stuff like that. I'm not even used to
The
running.
deck's been playing that.
Have they?
Here
I've never
recently,
seen it.
yeah.
Looks like Nick's ready to scoop it.
Oh, there we go.
No, he drew it.
Thalia. Thalia down.
I don't think he can stop anything. He has to play Thalia, and he still could die.
Yeah.
I mean, Corey can't... No, Corey can't bring the light and kill him still.
Yeah. So I just realized I have 3 different blood moons.
Yeah, 9th... Was that 8th? Modern Masters and Modern Masters 3?
Yeah.
9th and... Yeah. That's... Blood Moon is a good card for a reason, and surprisingly, Blood Moon does not stop Corey's deck. It slows him down. It does not stop
slow
him.
Down tremendously.
Yes and no. So they run Cryptic Command,
Sure.
and they run a lot of islands.
Yeah.
He won.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
He just has to not mess up. He has it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Nick knows what's coming.
Wait. That's only 18 damage.
No, he had 8 lands.
Oh.
It's 21.
Yeah. Big old Mike in the background.
It also could have... If he did have 7, Nick still wasn't in a position to do well.
Yeah.
He had 2 lands and a
If he drew
Thalia.
another land,
He still couldn't have killed him.
it was close.
He could have Mantis Ridered, put him to 2.
Yeah.
What do you have in your sideboard for this? Do you have
Um,
Magus to the Moon?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
No,
It's a
God,
human.
no. Yeah, but you would just hurt yourself way more. What
But-
do you bring?
but Vile.
against this? Sin Collectors.
That card's really good.
Let's see.
Freebooter? Do you have all 4 in the main?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from me, Nick. He's borrowing them from me. I think it's honestly just Sin Collector.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Grafdigger's Cage. No, that
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
No, I think it's creatures can't enter from the library.
Yeah.
I think that's how that card reads.
I
I didn't see him change any cards.
which is wrong. Should be at least Sin Collector. Take
Yeah.
out the Reflector Mages.
I agree with it. Yeah, Reflector Mage is not a card you want here.
Other than that, yeah, pretty
Oh,
sure.
what did you end up putting in your flex slot? I knew you had a flex slot in here.
In my humans deck?
Yeah.
I have like 2 flex
You did.
slots, but I think they're all... I think my list right now is like the perfect list. But,
Okay.
people are going to disagree because it has 2 4-drops main board.
What are they?
Resto, Angel, and Shalai.
I think those are fine.
No, they're great. But people are like, no, you only run 1 4-drop. How dare you? Me. I'm like,
It happens.
you're wrong.
Like, nobody will agree with you. It's the internet.
Just like how people, they like Bobs in the deck.
Right.
And I had like a couple months of playing humans with Bobs
Yeah,
in the deck.
yeah, no, you didn't. You did not like them.
Hated them. At first they were great, but then I'm just like.
It also depends on your opponents knowing you. Like.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay.
You see a Bob, you're killing that Bob.
Right, but it depends. If they see Brent, they're like, oh, he's playing humans. Let's keep removal.
Playing humans.
Let's kill the Dark Confidant.
Yeah, then they're gonna be like, oh, Brent's playing humans. Sit
Oh,
down. Thought sees turn 1. They're like, what?
Yeah, the one time when I switched to Naya Pile from playing Boggles,
Yeah.
I went XO. I won every single game. I played every single round, and I believe 4 out of the 5 opponents that I played against said, "What? You're not playing Boggles?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm playing red now."
Yeah, I actually.
Bloodbraid Elf was a fun card.
I'm trying to find a way to jam Bloodbraid Elf into Mardu.
I'm gonna be real. If it was doable, someone would have done it already.
Hold my beer.
I don't want to.
Hold my beer.
Why don't
Hold
you?
it.
Why don't you just buy me a root beer?
No. Because I want you to hold my beer.
I don't want to
Anyway.
hold your beer.
No, man. Because I'm like sitting here like. All I'd have to do is throw in 1 Verdant Catacombs, right?
Yep.
Bloodbraid Elf. And then hit, my Blood Moon and never be able to cast another Bloodbraid Elf.
What happens if your opponent thought Scapeshift you and you mill that? Your green source.
Green source?
Yeah.
Get over it, because Bloodbraid Elf isn't the best.
Float a green then Blood Moon yourself. That's a good point. You play Blood Moons.
How can I float 2 green sources if I'm only literally going to have 1 green source?
What?
Because I'm only going to have 1 green source, right?
Yeah.
He's telling me to float a green before I do play Blood.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
No, it doesn't!
Oh, he knows you're commentating too.
No, it doesn't!
That's okay. I think there's a peak protector thingy.
Regardless.
The way
I'm
is
gonna message
done.
him right now. Just be like, you suck!
How dare you call me out on the internet?
Nick. No, you suck. Draw better.
I feel like you've given that advice before.
Everybody gives that advice.
I think you do especially.
Yeah.
How's his hand looking? Seems... I
He
can't...
topped a land.
I don't know what those cards are, just from a glance like that.
He's got Thalia's Lieutenant, Meddling, or Thalia, Meddling Mage, and Kite Sail.
Okay. And, yeah, I see a... Yeah. Okay.
Hey, pay attention.
I like his hand. His hand looks pretty good.
Pay attention to your phone.
So, with Meddling Mage, what do you name? Do you
Bring the light.
you name Bring the Light, not Scapeshift?
Yep, Bring the Light.
Okay.
There's 4 Bring the Lights, 2 Scapeshifts.
That's a very good point. Took one.
And then next turn he's gonna Meddling Mage and be like, no. Yep. So anything in your hand, besides lands.
Is it Charm? Is it?
Is it Charm? Deal 2 damage.
Yes.
I think I would take
To a creature.
Take that.
I think you just take a... Yeah, I mean... You're taxing him if you take one of the other cards, but he's gonna kill it anyway, so...
I mean, it slows him down a turn, but
Right.
it's not worth it.
2 damage. Spell Pierce isn't gonna matter.
Nope.
And... Corey's not gonna use the looting mode. He's gonna kill. I think Nick...
Take.
I don't think any of these options are horrible, actually.
I disagree with that because next turn he's gonna.
Right, he is a charm set, but he's
yeah.
taking him off a turn. That's the important part that Nick is trying to do. Nick knows it's not going to live.
If it doesn't do it now, then he can Meddling Mage.
Right.
and do it.
But
Okay.
that kind of defeats the purpose of Meddling Mage, doesn't it?
What?
Because he can just use a Charm Meddling Mage.
No, your name is a charm.
Yeah, and then he brings the light and wins anyway.
Or he could play Thalia.
That's a good point. I like a... yeah, Thalia here would be good, because he would have to pay the one for the... whatever that card is called. He's not doing that. That's alright.
Alright, swing 3.
Smack you. Little schmack.
3. Caleb D.
Free booty getting the treasure. So, do you think Corey's gonna get Mountain and then cast Anger of the Gods? Or no, he's not gonna get a Mountain, but he might have a Mountain in his hand. Or no, I don't know. But so we saw his hands. He had,
Is it charm?
is it Charm and Farseek and lands?
Well, he took the Farseek,
Right.
so it was just lands, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I think that was a land as well. That looks like a... you know what that is?
What?
The card you just drew.
That.
There's that. Okay.
Search for Escanta. Is it charms that?
Yep.
This is when he he should have.
He's just busy getting...
No.
What?
He should have played Thalia last turn.
He should have played Thalia last turn, that's true, but he didn't.
Ancient Ziggurat. Play them both.
I like attack for 2,
No.
and then...
Well, you can still attack for 2, but
yeah, you're right. I like attack for 2 and then hold up a draw.
hold up a draw.
Hold up a draw off of the land that draws.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I mean, he's not, but I don't think either option's horrible.
Naming.
What are you naming?
Bring to light. No. No.
Okay. I mean,
No.
he did it.
Nick, what are you doing? No. Nick. Nick. Pay 1? Okay, he did. Justin.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
Nick messed up.
I know.
Messed up real good.
It's okay.
Should I name Scapeshift or Spring to Light?
Yeah, you definitely want to name Bring the Light, because he can bring the Light Damnation and just ruin his day.
Or Supreme Verdict or Anger of the Gods or anything? No. What he's going to do is bring to light, hit the anger.
He cannot currently,
Why?
because he does not have the mana.
That's besides the point.
He will be when he untaps his lands,
Sure.
but... So he has to play lands, and then... Corey could just be dead to, like... just smacking, but...
Yeah.
What would be the ideal draw for Nick here?
Nick?
Yeah,
Another melee mage so he can name Bring to Light.
that's a pretty good point. That's not a bad point. So, he's getting the lands. Does have to pay that extra. That is hurting Corey quite a bit, actually.
Well, yeah, it hurts most decks.
So we do get to see kind of a look at his deck right here. He kept in Remand, which I don't love.
If anything, you're paying 2 mana to draw a card.
I know.
That's where they went. Thief.
It's a good tempo card, but it's like still not really. Get rid of your opponent's Thalia.
I think that was a land.
Did you see what Nick drew?
I think it was a land.
He's not gonna try and redraw?
Huh?
Shouldn't he have redrawn?
Have.
I guess he might be trying to play around a board wipe. Even though Corey has the mana to win if he draws Bring. No, it's still on Scapeshift, never mind. Did you just draw Cryptic?
Looks like it.
I keep leaning over. I keep leaning over like I'm gonna see it.
Looking at a flat screen, trying to lean over like, oh god, what is it? Oh, it's a Kesig. Oh shit, boys.
You play Kesig?
Yeah, one of.
I didn't know that. That's neat. How do you get the red mana?
Cavern.
For Kesig Wolfrun?
Malcontent.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that card does.
It's like Shaman of the Pack.
Oh, cool.
But for humans.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Gotta use the fancy mana. When it enters the battlefield, it does damage to target player equal to the number of humans you control. It is currently more than 3.
And he used Cavern, so it can't be countered.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. How does it feel?
Even if he were to bounce a creature to his hand, it's still 4.
Draw a card. Draw a card, bounce Battling Mage. And then still die. Does Malkin what's its count itself?
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. At worst case.
It enters the battlefield and then...
Okay. I didn't know it was other humans.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's literally Shaman of the Pack.
Okay. I didn't know Shaman counted itself either.
Yeah.
Okay. I played Standard.
You're wrong.
Well, when that was in Standard.
Well, you're still wrong.
And I played against Elves a couple times, but I never really played against it.
Yeah.
Where I wasn't already dead, so...
Remember that time when I was playing Elves against you?
I remember when you...
For 18 damage?
Yeah, I do, actually. It was double Shaman of the Pack. Yeah, Coco and the double Shaman, I remember.
Coco and the double Shaman. Woohoo!
I remember when you were in Elves.
I kind of miss Elves, but I have humans. Humans is just better.
And
I tell you what, though, the biggest thing that I miss from going from, like, a 3-color deck, like, from fetching to playing humans, I miss fetching so much. Like, I want to be able to, like, halfway through the game, just look through my deck, just get a card from my deck and put it on the field. Like, it feels like I'm cheating.
Yeah. Yesterday, I played Thursday Night Modern here, and I played against 2 different taxing decks, and I never realized how much I actually shuffle.
Yeah.
I am shuffling on average twice a turn with my deck, because I play a Knight of the Reliquary deck. So, our stream runner Scott here is bringing up he also plays a Naya deck, very similar to mine, and he brought up a really good point that our game took a very long time, and yeah, I do shuffle a very large amount.
What do you think Naya needs to be a top-tier deck?
I think very good players, honestly. Like,
what does Nick want?
I'm not sure. If we're, I don't know, yeah, like, I think it just needs, like, a pro to take it out and take a spin on it. I don't think it's a bad deck. I think it very much would catch the opponent off guard.
Yeah.
To the point where they get the advantage. I think, like, a sweet creature would always be great, but I can't ask for, like, something insane, but I think a pro to, like, test out the deck and just show what it can do, I would actually be the best thing for the deck.
Yeah.
Because, like, if a pro plays it, people will kind of respect it more.
Yeah.
And more people will probably play it because, like, it's really powerful when you can play with it pretty consistently.
I mean, it's kind of like green-white value.
Yeah, it's very similar to green-white value. Like, my deck is pretty much a green-white deck with 2 lightning helixes and 4 bloodbraid elves, and then it's a green-white value deck with Kazakh Wolfron. So
yeah,
like, it is a unique beast, but it is a very fun deck, and I would recommend it for people with either all the cards or infinite money.
Infinite monies.
I mean, you gotta buy stuff for that deck.
Yeah.
It's similar to green white, but you still need all the red lands and the bloodbraid elves, of course. I can't see Nick's hand from here. I see.
I think it was a lot of lands.
That's
I
saw two or 3.
I didn't. Lieutenant, Mantis Rider, and then I think it was literally 5 lands.
I like how you know this deck so well that you can just name off all those cards.
Well, yeah, I was playing like a fake MTGO.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, all right, I want to put humans in this. And I'm just like, and I'm like, all right, what card am I missing? Aether Vial. Okay. Like, I had it like down to the T, but it's the sideboard that kind of gets me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can give you the exact 60. Like, there's only 2 cards that are a bunch of 3-ofs, or that are 3-ofs, which is Image and Reflector Mage. And then you got for my list, you got 1 Resto Angel, 1 Shalai, 1 Kasich Malcontents, 1. Oh no. I thought I had 1 Daredevil Fleet in the main board. Still, I don't. I took that out for Shalai. But
do you don't run Mirror Averbook, do you?
No.
Okay.
Thought about it.
Mirroring Crusader?
Sideboard.
2 or 3?
1.
1, really?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not. I mean, it's not a bad card. It hits for a ton when you have it exalted.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh.
I think you've killed me with like once or twice exalted because it's got protection from green, so I can't block it very well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can block it with Thalia, Heretic Cathar, and trade most of the time.
It doesn't trade. Oh yeah, it does trade.
Oh yeah, it's because it's got first strike as well. But yeah.
Man is so good. That's it. Steve.
Yeah, Steve is very good in this matchup.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's a Steve.
Is that a Thalia?
Yes. He has.
Throw that down right
I would throw it down. Throw it down, attack for 2. He's gonna sack and Steve things.
Sure.
Trigger, get a die.
Land.
Free booty.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
Take
That's perfect.
Take it out. Search, yeah. it's fine. It's a good card. Is it Temple Island Mountain?
Yep.
Okay. I can't. That island looks like a swamp to me for some reason.
Are you colorblind?
It's dark.
Wow.
Is that a beta one? I think it's a beta one. That's why.
Never mind.
It's the thing inside the frame. Okay.
Next turn, he's gonna lay down Thalia. Man.
What?
I don't know.
I
don't know. I just don't even know.
I don't know what Corey's gonna do on this turn. I guess just like find more lands, right? I don't know how else he does. His deck is pretty straightforward in the weirdest way.
Hold that. Okay.
He doesn't need Search Discounter right now. That thing can get too big for him to deal with. He can always take care of your 1/2.
Sure.
Because if that card gets out of a 3 toughness range, it's not going to be able to be angered. It's not going to be able to be bolted.
No, you gotta use the Cavern. Cavern for white.
Yeah, Cavern. Gotta stop him from remanding.
Well, you can still remand.
Yeah, you're right. He can remand.
Dragmore84, thank you for following.
Does remand say if that spell was counter draw a card, or it just says draw?
Just says draw. Card.
Okay, yeah. If he had a remand, I would have just remanded, but because he needs stuff to do. We know that Corey has lands and.
Oh, he's getting flooded. Oh, baby. Oh,
yeah.
baby.
We know Corey has lands, so.
Yeah. But here's what.
I'm watching.
What Nick needs to do, right? Freebooter, right? Make sure the coast is clear. Obviously, most likely is.
No, we know what he has in his hand. We've seen it.
Sure. But then throws down that lieutenant.
Yeah, I guess freebooter isn't bad. The value makes it better, but we know what he has.
Sure. It's not the point. Get them beefy.
Get them triggers, I know.
Get them beefy. Beefy.
Like them beefy.
Like
it's a good thing we have lots of dice here at Top Deck Productions.
Lots of beef. Swing for 5, no big deal.
Do 1/4 of your life total to you.
No big deal.
I believe it's pronounced NBD.
Victory screech.
That Steve supporter in the chat hates control.
What did you just draw?
I didn't see it.
What did you just draw?
Probably remand, because I don't like that card.
Yeah.
It looks like a remand.
No, it looked like... Fuck.
I think it was a Bring the Light.
I don't know. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna draw a card. It's gonna be useless.
No, it was the Thali's Lancer. No, it was the human. It was the thing in his graveyard.
Second. Yep.
Nope,
what are you doing?
No. Thank you. Thank you for being a good person and telling him. I've done that before as well. I think he drew another land on us. He drew a Ziggurat, I think.
Gross. Oh,
he did have it. Okay. And now he is not.
No. The first Thalia will get two triggers. Two counters. No, there's 2 counters. Who's got 2 counters?
That's all right. You can tell him afterwards.
Nick,
oh God. Yeah, that would have mattered a lot. No, he's dead. He doesn't have the mana.
Oh my God.
He has 6 mana, right? Brent, how much mana does he have? I can't see it.
Care.
Well, it does if he wins.
He's got 6.
Yeah, he won.
Nick.
You can go tell him right now if you really want.
Nick.
Go.
I'll be right back.
Go, boy. Go.
Watch my cards.
Okay.
Nick.
So, how much do you think I could sell Brent's cards on eBay for? Could I get an estimate in chat? We're having a Brent come onto camera. Okay, so the first thing Brent said is you should have named Bring the Light. And the second thing is that he's telling him about the trigger. Because for those of you that don't know, Thali's Lieutenant gets a 1/1 counter whenever another human enters the battlefield, and when it enters the battlefield, it puts a 1/1 counter on each other human you control. So the Thali's Lieutenant should have gotten 2 counters from the other Thali's Lieutenant entering the battlefield. Yeah, and Nick is now talking about how the deck is bad because he's 2-0. And I guess I'll outro us for now. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for round 3 in Modern. Stay tuned, and we'll be back.
I gave Nick his little spanking.
So here is bottle number 2.